Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Skeletons and Vampires only Christmas special. The goal for today is really going to be to try and take out as many opponents as possible using DD and Town Portal, Dimension Door and Town Portal, as well as our army. Ideally I want to sort of slim this opponent roster down by 1 or 2 if I can this episode, so that I can maybe even finish it the episode after, which would be lovely. So with that in mind, we're just going to get cracking. Speculum. Could be useful underground later, to be fair. Let's just DD our way across, because otherwise I don't think we're going to actually have enough movement points to take the town as well, which we definitely want to do. Fine, there's some skeletons. There's nothing in the town, which is helpful. Okay, let's just chase down this brown hero up at the top. Clavius can give the artifact over to Vakyle, who's actually looking pretty strong at this point for a secondary hero. That's good. And I guess my options are I either go down and try and take out Brown, who I don't think I can actually take with Vakyle at this point. I think there's just too many units there. I think I'll lose critical mass too quickly. So what I'm going to do instead is Town Portal to Dark Eternal, which is my newest acquisition. Move out with Charna. Go and grab the vampires, turn them into lords. And I've got an additional 14 lords that I can give to Vakyle there, which is really strong. So, what does Vakyle actually need? He needs some XP. Like, some XP would actually be really great. I could also get a first aid tent on him, which, yeah, do you know what, I'm actually going to do that. Seems a bit pointless, but I don't think it's going to be. I think there's going to be some real value there in the longer term. Treasury is almost certainly gone. I'm not even going to bother checking it. It's got no guard outside, so it's almost certainly gone. Throng of Ogres I should be able to take with this this character. Yep, great, nearly 5k XP. Ugh, basic scholar. Well, that's pretty horrible. Medallion of Courage is pointless. Morale is no good for me as undead, and the bug on it is that it makes you immune to mind spells. But I'm already immune to mind spells because I only have vampires and skeletons. So, right. So next thing is probably going to be to go and get this box over here, so I can grab a bit of XP on Vakyle. Might as well grab the spell power on the way past. Clavius can come back up and once again become part of this chain to grab a couple of Vamp Lords, which I guess in most games would be pretty extreme, but in this particular one is probably actually worthwhile. So I think that's it for the turn. Okay, we've got a few blue heroes making their way down here. Purple going all over the place. I'm really bad. I know some of the guys I've watched on YouTube, like Mekick and Lexi, for example, are very good at keeping track of where all of these monoliths go. I'm absolutely terrible at keeping track of it. I never remember where things are. Throng of Hellhounds. Yeah, that should be fine. I lost the first aid tent already. Okay. Let's take Basic Air Magic, Advanced Air Magic. 10k XP as well. Basic Wisdom. Okay, that's exactly what we were looking for. Perfect. Might as well while I'm here. Can see quite a bit of that now. Could go and grab another obelisk, but I think what I would rather do is Town Portal Vakyle back to Dark Eternal, which Seems a bit backwards, but bear with me. And the reason is that I can then pick up Animate Dead and Dimension Door on Vakyle, because he now has Expert Wisdom. So it was well worth taking that box. I was really hoping that it wasn't just like 20 imps, as it quite often ends up being if I go and pick up one of those boxes. And I may actually send Vakyle to High Castle, just to regenerate his mana there, and keep it safe from this army, from Loinus, and he can go and chase down Loinus next turn if necessary too. Right, what have we got? Throng of Ogres, that'd be great XP, but I guess I probably don't really even need it. I'm better off just taking out Tan if I can. Okay. Bird of Perception, most useless artifact in the game. Walls of Giants. Yeah, that's a decent amount of XP, I'll just take that while I'm here. Endless Bag of Gold is pointless to pick up, I don't need the gold at all. So, I think what I'll do with Than is maybe pick up these 2 spell power. Doogies on the map. Star Axes, that's what they're called. And I may even have enough. No, I can't cast that again. I wonder if I can still cast TP, or if... yeah, okay, I can. Fine. Okay, so I think the best thing to do next is probably... going to be to go and take out some of these Tan heroes. Teal heroes, even. So if I take myself to Gehenna, then I can pop myself across next time and go and take some of these out. Wow, yeah, they really do have some armies that are starting to get to the point where they could get interesting, so let's go to Gehenna. And we'll leave our skeletons in there as always. I guess there's no point in building the castle, but I could build up the Mages Guild. In fact, I'm just gonna scrap a load of gold into resources, because it's getting annoying when I want to do Mages Guilds not ever having the resources I need for it. Okay, so what do I get? Blind and Precision. Normally useful spells, but not particularly useful in this particular case. View Air is a good spell though. And then next turn, I'll just wait here, and then next turn I'll build the level 3 Mages Guild before I pop across as well. Or the Order of Fire already, which is helpful. Let's put Clavius up here as a chain for Moandor. Alright, and I think that'll do us. Ah, I forgot to move the skeletons from Vakyle into the town, so I'm not going to have proper movement next turn. That's a shame. Never mind though. Alright, Moandor can just wait there. Vakyle, I guess wants to go and chase down this army, to a degree. So let's see how far we can get. Yeah, we can definitely reach it actually, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I should lose anything here really. Like, if I take out the undead units first, then that should do it for me on its own pretty much. Yep, cool. Oh, I still lost one because he fled. Alright, fine. It is what it is, I suppose. Okay, and we've got a hero up here. That has a pack of archers. That's not going to do anything at all. We've got an annoying hero running around here, Malekith, but again, not particularly dangerous. So maybe the best thing to do with Vakyle at this point is actually to take him back to my original town and set up a chain so that he can access the troops straight away next turn. What I may do first though is go and get this spell power, since it's free. Ah, well, okay. No, I'm not doing that first, it looks like. I'm going back to Sanctum. Okay. That's great, and Sanctum. I want Acelin. Doesn't really matter which one I buy, I guess. Damacon. Get rid of his one Troglodyte. And Damacon can go down this way. Aisling can also come out. This should allow me to chain up pretty well by the end of the week. And then Vakyle can hopefully go and take out Tan's last town, because that'll get rid of at least one opponent, which was the first goal for today's video. Okay, and we want to build our Mage Guild 3 here. Teleport. And Forgetfulness is actually a really useful spell. Mostly only if you have Expert Water Magic, which of course I don't. So it's not actually that useful, but it can be. It can be. Ooh, okay, he's put his army behind the walls of the town this time. Should be fine. Oof, no, I really don't think I should lose that many Vamp Lords. Especially as I can lifesteal off everything here, and I'm not even affected by the Gorgons, so yeah, I really shouldn't be affected that much. Full stack again. And I should be... Oh no, I'm first. They haven't got anything quick here, that's good. Okay, there's only 2 left in that stack, so it's not that dangerous anymore. He's going to take out some of these lizard warriors. Ooh, Bloodlust on the Gnolls, that could be interesting. Still only 3 Vampire Lords killed. Interesting. I really expected them to do a bit more damage than that. Okay, let's just hit the Wolf Raiders then. And that's the rest of the archers. You're going to have to be slightly careful that I don't end up losing too many on one stack, and then being unable to res them at the end. Okay, so that's fine. I might lose one to the towers. Yep, I do indeed. Okay, we can kill the one Gorgon with this. Fly out here. I'll probably get hit by the towers again on this stack. Yep. So I can animate dead. We can just wait with this guy. Animate dead on this stack, and then that should take out the last ogre, which will be... This should be a decent amount of XP. Yeah, 6,500. Boost of speed. I mean, potentially worth using, actually. Let's put the MG4, see what we get here. Standard resurrection. Not bad. Slayer could really be useful if they end up building up some high tier armies later on, so that's cool. And then I guess with Thant the best thing to do is probably going to be to maybe pop across and try and take this stronghold town from them. Because I think they're going to be pretty annoying to deal with, coming back and forth out of portals. I don't really expect to keep the town that I'm in at the moment, or was just in. No, I don't think I should lose 4 Vamplords here either. Especially as I can lifesteal from almost everything. With the exception of these golems, but I can kill them now, and then I should steal enough from the retail to resurrect everything. Yep, there we go. So yeah, I'm really not sure how they lost 4 Vampire Lords here. That'd be... I think it'd be a struggle to do so, actually, genuinely. Okay, so that should take out the 2 giants. This next hit on the genie should res everything. Yep, it does. And that's a complete stack. I'm gonna need to... No, I shouldn't actually need to res either of these, because I can kill these, and the hit on the Magi should resurrect my last 2. Yep, great. Oh, +1 attack, great. And I think I'm pretty much out of... Yeah, I'm out of attempts on that. I do want to see if that Utopia is done, but I'm like 90% certain that it is. Keep forgetting that I have angel wings on this character. Very useful. Alright, that'll do us for that turn then. Okay, I've got a purple hero coming in here. Teal still just clearing stuff out in the distance. Let's move Ashlyn out the way, and Damacon also out the way, so Kyle can get as far as possible. Right, so I'm going to be absolutely fine there. I'll put Damacon here and Ashlyn here. That should do us for next turn. Right, Fan. Plus to attack, of course. Let's check it out. Has this indeed been taken? Wow, it actually hadn't. Wow, I'm not going to play it out again. You all know what the fight's going to go like. Dragon Scale Armour is much better than our Armour of Wonder. Sentinel Shield is better than the Dragon Scale Shield. Just about. Not a huge amount in it, actually, probably. I could actually make Cloak of the Undead King if I went and grabbed the Undertaker's Amulet. I think I've spotted it over here somewhere at some stage. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit pointless. I can't even use the liches. Right, so dismiss that army. Do we know where this goes? I can't remember if we know where this goes or not. No, I'm not sure we know where that goes. I think the sensible thing to do though is going to be to come and take Teal's towns to the north. See how far we can get with DD. Pretty far, actually. Don't really want to take the Ice Ellies. Ah. 2 steps short. Well, that makes a change from it being 1, I guess. And Vakile can just stay here until next turn. I'm really just waiting for... what am I waiting for? I'm really just waiting for the week to end so that I can grab more soldiers. One of my towns is going to get taken, I think. Or has the potential to. So, first things first. Yeah, okay. There's not any chance of me losing anything. I don't see the point in doing the fight, really, so I won't play that out. there's no point in building this town up either. And it was Gehenna that is about to get taken, so I don't want to lose that town. Let's go and clear out this pink hero. Yeah, again, that's not a particularly interesting fight, so I'm not going to bother playing it out for you. And I think then we just teleport back to Marashan. Which could be at the bottom. Yep. Alright, let's leave these skeletons here too then. Do we want to bother trying to wait and get our mana back? Probably no need, we have 443 spell points, so let's just deal with that instead. Vakal can wait where he is, because it's on day 7, so everyone can stay where they are near enough. They with a pack of archers. Well, I'm pretty sure that this castle should be able to deal with that without any issues there. Could be that that's actually Blue's last town as well, which would be our last hero. Okay, he's decided not to go for the skeletons. Maybe I shouldn't have split them up, it would have been great to deal with that hero instantly. Let's pick up our vampires. Mundor can go straight back. Clavius. And drop these off to Ashlyn. Ashlyn can go in, upgrade them, and then grab the next ones. Pass these over to Damacon. It's actually quite nice for once doing hero chains. I've not had much opportunity to use them this game. Okay, so that's Damacon all the way there. And this should be... I really don't think I should lose 6. Okay, so if I hit the air elementals first, because I can't steal life from them, but everything else I should be able to just steal the life, so I'm not really sure how it lost 6 Vamp Lords. I mean, 66 or 67 that I started with is a pretty good sized stack. Oh wow, I lost a lot to the Howls though. Archers next is going to be the way forward then. That walls us in slightly. Or did anyway, with the ammo cart and the archers, and it also stops the archers having full power shots, which will make a big difference to us. They're not really a threat anymore though, so I think I might actually just go and hit the Howls. Or pikemen. Are they still pikemen? Yeah, they're pikemen still. Okay, the rest of this should really be a formality. Perfect. Ah, great. Okay, that's Tan gone. That's really, really good news. I was getting really bored of Tan. Let's trade in a ton more gold for precious resources. What did we end up with? Berserk and Frenzy. I can't remember if I took Fire Magic on this. No, I didn't. I must have been on Thant. That's a shame. Never mind, though. And Vakyle, I guess, realistically, I just actually want him to get his spell points back. Oh, there's Tunic of the Cyclops King there. That's actually quite a good spell power chest, but I don't think it's worth going detouring and getting. So yeah, I think if Vakyle just waits there, gets his spell points back, and then I can start taking him over this way. There's a box there with several black dragons, so that'll be some good XP, and a box, it'll probably be okay, probably like a 5k XP box or something like that, but still worth taking. Jesus. Okay, I really don't feel like I should lose almost my entire army in this fight. I suppose I can't really steal health from most of these though, thinking about it. So that's probably a big part of it, I guess. Right, so I want to go and hit these as much as possible and leave the Firebirds, I suppose, and the Pixies, because I can steal health from them. right? Okay, I've got 36 here. That's nearly a full stack. These are only on 28, so maybe I want to animate already on this stack. Yeah, I think that's right. Might have even been better just using damage spells here, to be fair, rather than just relying on the Vamp Lords. Okay, so they're taking big chunks of these, that should be fine. I could just restore these to full by hitting the pixies. Yep, cool, that's a full stack again. And I'll reduce this stack. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot that they're going to have insane damage because that has disgusting amounts of stats. Alright, so we want to kill the water elementals next. And then ideally move into range of the firebirds. Okay, well that's brilliant that we've ended up with a full stack and a non-full stack. So no retail there anyway. And should be able to restore the stack to full here. Oh, not quite, wow. I really expected that to do it. Alright, that's much better. That's much better. Alright, let's buy an artifact merchants while we're here. It's probably nothing useful, but you never know. Ring of Vitality could be useful. I don't think compared to either of these it actually is, but I'll keep it anyway, just in case. Vant's stats now are getting pretty absurd, which is always good to see. I think I used a couple of DDs to get here, but I might not have done. Yeah, I might just be able to make it across here. Yeah, I can. Great. Let's get rid of these skellies for next turn's movements. And I want to grab this arena while I'm here. And Vakyle is just waiting where he is, because I want him to get his spell points back, so let's just end the turn. Okay, let's grab this. Let's grab +2 attack in the arena. And then we probably want to start going underground, so let's get Thant to Gehenna. Well, there's a lot of oh yeah, I suppose I knew where all of these underground passages are from. Let's view Earth and see what we end up with. Well, there might even be a town there, since the way the road stops. No, it's just going into the gate. Alright, fair enough. That's kind of my bad then. I'm pretty certain there'll be a town down here, though, at the end of this. So, with that in mind, let's see how far we can get down here. I think that's going to be it. Yep, okay. And for Kyle, we're going to start moving this way, I think. No, actually, let's go and take the several black dragons. I kind of screwed that up. Yeah, this blue hero is just running back and forth aimlessly, so I'm fairly certain now that they've run out of towns, but they can't take any of the ones they can see. And I'll go and grab these with Charna, because it's available in that town, so I might as well. several black dragons, nice and easy as expected. Expert air, but let's get rid of these skeletons, they'll slow us down. Ah, 15 Master Genies. That's a shame. We have to dismiss those. Torso. I think the torso might even be the piece that gives us more Vamp Lords. So that'll be a fun piece to get. For now though, we're just after a little bit more XP, I suppose. Yeah, it actually is. It's the one that gives us more vampire growth, so that's actually a really useful artifact to get. Do we have any spells we can use? We do. We have View Earth on Vakyle as well. And it looks to me like there's probably going to be a town down here, so I think I might as well just carry on in the vein that I'm already going in with Vakyle. Make our way down and see if we can... Yeah, it is indeed a town. Ah, it's nobody's town. Well, that's a bit of a shame then. More just because if it was already a town that somebody owned, I'd be taking it off an AI player, but it doesn't look like it actually is. Okay. Let's view Earth. I might have misread this again, because it looks like there's a subterranean gate there rather than a town. Which I think is probably going to end up being the case next to it as well. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. We can get +1 attack with that. We get +1 spell power from here. And then we've got a pretty decent fight to be able to take here as well, so let's give that a go. No, I don't really think I should lose any Vampire Lords, as always. So, first things first, we're probably going to want to haste. Although we might not even need to by the looks of it, because they're just running out into our lines for some reason. Well, let's haste anyway. Kill off these Scorpicors first. And then the Black Dragons. That should give us all of our... Oh, wow. He must actually... No, he doesn't have very good stats. He must have at least have armor then. But my Vamps only killed one dragon. Okay, so... Maybe we're just going to take out the Evil Eyes with these. Finish off the stack of dragons with these. Okay, I did completely get my units back, that's great. It should be the same case this turn, so I should be able to just take out both of these stacks, and that'll give me full stacks on both sides. Yep, nice and easy, great. Another set of Boots of Speed, just in case I grow another pair of feet. Yeah, I never build the Mana Vortex for some reason, which I always find really interesting, because, I mean, Thant being able to pick that up with his intelligence specialty now means he probably has enough spell points for the rest of the game, realistically, without ever having to renew them, which is pretty great. Alright, so we've got a town here, and we may have a town to the north of where we are. Somewhere up here. Perhaps, at least. I mean, it's probably worth taking a look. Next turn, it turns out. And at some point I'm going to need to figure out where all of these gates go as well, because I'm pretty much in the dark there. No pun intended. Alright, let's just set up our chain again for next week. Although none of these heroes may now be needed. There we go, okay. Oh, I went and took back the Stronghold town. Interesting. Alright, and pink has come through this door from the north to go and attack this town. Maybe I change tactics a little bit on Thant then. Yeah, I think I'm going to change tactics a little bit on Thant. I'm going to go to Gehenna. Leave the skeletons in Gehenna, which I should have done at the end of my last turn. I guess explore north instead. Oh, the Dragon Utopia, I'll definitely take that. Okay, Ring of the Wayfarer, already got one of those sadly, doesn't stack. Tome of Fire Magic and some gold. So actually nothing useful whatsoever from the tote, but at least it stops the AI from getting it. And I guess from here I'll view air again, or view earth even. So if I'm over here, yeah, I'm pretty certain if I take this arena and then go along to the west, there'll be a town somewhere up here. Either that or there's just going to be yet more subterranean gates that I haven't seen. Let's see. But either way, we're fine there. Let's go and take this with Vakyle. Perfect. Let's take Fire Magic actually, why not? That'll be fun. And this town's pretty pointless, but we might as well pick it up anyway. I mean, it doesn't hurt us to pick it up. There's nothing in this area down here, so I don't need to bother with it. So let's view Earth as well with this character. I think it's probably worth going north and exploring this area up here with Vakyle. We've at least got roads here, which is either going to be underground passages, or underground caverns even, or towns. So I think that's probably the best thing to do. I'll trip across and DD over here, I think, and then we'll probably wrap it up for today. Alright, so we already know where that goes. Couple of blue heroes. Okay, seems like we're possibly going in the right direction then. Yeah, we'll wrap it up there for today, guys, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to take out the rest of our opponents, figure out where the rest of these castles are, and finish the game off, because we only have one castle above ground that's not currently ours, and we must have a couple underground. I mean, realistically, at least 4, because there's 4 opponents and none of them have timed out yet. But yeah, with that, we'll see you next time.